I'm Pritesh Ganatra. I'm the Managing Director of BTS UK. You can see the logo behind me here. We specialise in technology, so telecoms, IT, technologies are general practice, and then the specialist stuff is things like fibre optic broadband, IoT, which is Internet of Things, big outdoor Wi-Fi projects. So we have a specialist arm as well that we do. So I was a startup business, so I wanted something very bespoke. I have lots of suppliers and lots of sort of different projects that we do. Previously, we used to use SQL. So when I started up BTS, I thought I needed a more specialist product, which is why I came to you, obviously, because I know that's what you do. I think the system you've built for us is perfect, because you've listened to what I needed, the way I wanted to do things, the way I have different suppliers and prospects, and also end user customers, and it fits in perfectly with that. I can actually segregate the types of projects we do based on those three types of people. So because we not only work with direct customers, I also work with on like a project basis with actually other suppliers, and the way we actually build a project with those suppliers is different compared to the end customer. Obviously there's like I'm almost like on a contract basis. I have to make sure that there's a contract project as well as a sort of normal project on that we can actually make keep the records straight, I should say. The whole system's obviously online, which means that we can log in from anywhere and look at the same details together, basically. So when we're working on different projects, it's always good to look at the same thing, the same page, as it were. So that's very useful. And obviously being online, if I need any changes done, you can also log in remotely and do any changes as well. Very easy, very easy. You listen to what we wanted. You basically got the general feel of how we wanted to work, and made a very bespoke, for us, especially for us, in the way as I said to you before, we've got a supply chain. We also have customers, and I also work on projects as well on a contract basis. So those three things were, the way we can segregate them is actually very useful on our CRM. Well, that works the same for both of us. A lot of companies work with BTS because we are a small company and we're more flexible, and that's exactly the same with you. You can be more flexible in terms of making small changes in your programming to suit every single customer in the way they work. And that's the advantage of us, of our types of companies. I've got some very large clients, no doubt you have as well. But again, they know that when they call you, they're getting the right person immediately on the line, basically, and that they're dealt with. They're not a number. They actually feel more valued. A lot of large companies do deal with people like us on that basis, that they feel actually more valued than if they're with a big corporate. And obviously a lot more quick to adapt with things as their business changes. I'd recommend you to any of my clients that are looking, and I regularly do ask as to what sort of systems they're using, because in my portfolio, in terms of actually all the questions I need to ask, I do need to ask actually what software they're using for various things. So I always make sure that CRM is on the list.